Welcome to WB Mason Postgame Extra exclusively on SNY.TV. Friday night, the Mets got the upper hand in the first game of their Subway Series with the Yankees at Citi Field. 5-1 the final score. Yankees scored first against Steven Matz in the first inning, and then Matz settled in and gave the Mets 6 good innings.
You got to get ahead of hitters. Early on I was scuffling. I was falling behind guys a lot. Leadoff walk ended up hurting me, but, ultimately we got the win today, and really that's all that matters.
Well, I think he settled down after the first inning a little bit. I mean, even the second inning, I didn't think he was real crisp. I thought about, from the third inning on, I think his stuff got better. Command got a little bit better. I was really concerned about the pitch count. He was at 60 pitches in 3 innings, and I just thought it was really important that he give us 6 innings tonight. And fortunately, he settled down a little bit and got us through that.
I thought Matthew did a great job today. I know he probably doesn't feel like he was as efficient with his pitches as he would want to be, but he did a great job. That's not an easy lineup to get through. It's definitely a tough American League lineup over there, and I thought he threw the ball really well today.
That was the most fans I've ever pitched in front of, and the crowd was pretty electric, and it was pretty fun though. Once I stepped on that mound, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, he looked a little nervous from the start. Walked Brett Gardner, the leadoff hitter, and then was driven in by Chris Young, who was the cleanup hitter for the Yankees in this evening's game. But after that, he was fine. Went 6 innings. Bullpen was good, giving 3 innings of work. It was a little scary there at the end with the bases loaded and the Mets clinging to that 4-run lead. But Familia got out of it with a big strikeout of Headley.
Matt's now 4-0, a 1.80 ERA through his first 5 big league starts, and the Mets used the long ball tonight to get him the lead.
Well, the Mets have been hitting the long ball of late. A lot has to do with Cespedes coming over, as they've risen in the National League with home run totals. Well, they had 3 tonight. Duda kind of broke out, had a nice night swinging the bat. 2 hits, solo shot that got the Mets on the board early. Murphy with another clutch home run that gave the Mets a solo shot that gave the Mets the 1-run lead. And then Terry Collins pressing the right button in the bottom of the 7th, pinch hitting Juan Uribe against the left-hander Shreve. Hits an opposite field 2-run home run that made it 4-1. The Mets would never look back.
As we've pointed out in the last couple of weeks, you keep looking up. There's other guys getting big hits, and tonight we got other guys that had big hits.
Yeah, I think he hung him with a slider right there, and I hit a hanging split. So we're just lucky enough to put the barrel on the ball, and we're out.
I got my foot down a little earlier, and so K-Long and I talked, and got my foot down a little earlier, and was able to see the ball just a little bit better.
I talked to one of Uribe's former managers, and the one thing he told me about him is he said this guy is a big-time player. He will get big-time hits for you. He said you play him, and he'll be 0 for 4, and all of a sudden he'll walk up in the 9th inning with 2 guys on and hit a ball off the fence. And that's what we've seen from him.
He's just such a professional. And he's always ready when his name is called. And to get up there right there with, Shreve's throwing the ball well. I looked at his numbers. We faced him earlier in the year. He's throwing the ball really well. To put a swing like that, hit it out the other way, it was a really, really big at bat.
It's a part of a team. It's part of the team effort. As good as Yo has been, certainly he's absolutely brilliant. But it's going to take a lot more than one guy to get us to the end.
And so the Mets get the first game of the series with the Yankees, move ever closer to a National League East title. Saturday's 1 o'clock game is on Fox. Sunday's 8 o'clock game is on ESPN. We're back with you on Monday night. Mets and Braves, 6 o'clock, Cadillac first pitch on SNY. That'll do it for WB Mason Postgame Extra. Be sure to join us after every game for exclusive coverage on SNY.TV.